What's up, guys? Matt Nuzzo here at Reel with Robby Naish. I'm going to talk to you guys about the new ride. So Naish Ride, two-strut design. I'm going to do it, Robby. Is this a beginner kite?
Well, let's just call it a kite that's really good for beginners.
Really good for beginners.
But
You heard it here. It's not a beginner kite. It's really good for beginners. What makes it really good for beginners?
Well, it's very, very forgiving.
Okay.
Very predictable. The handling is really linear. You know, the power development is very linear. Turning is very predictable.
Yep.
It's not going to do anything weird. The two-strut design makes it so it's not going to overfly you.
Cool.
Makes it really very easy, progressive sheet in and go.
Right, you can just see here, even on the Powerband, like it's not
Very
yanking
broad.
you around. It's just, you know, easy power on, easy power off, and that consistency in the bar feel translates to a consistent at the hook, which makes it great for someone that is going to be flying the kite all over the place.
Yeah, you know, until you've kited a while, you know, getting this whole, is it a steering wheel, turn back and forth?
Right.
You need a kite that's going to work with you. It has a broad, very progressive power band.
Yeah.
This kite has that. It makes it so it's very, like I said, sheet in and go.
Right.
It's not like you have to dive the kite to get power and get going.
Right.
You know, you want something to get everything regrouped, sheet in
and go, yeah.
And go. And then
I
the kite
noticed
you're
that
not
at
going
our
to
demo
outgrow.
too, man. Like, you know, like the people are riding and just like they're kind of barely, you know, just getting into it, not cycling kite, just dropping the kite, sheeting in, going, which makes for a much more consistent power output. You know, and the other thing we really liked about it in the lesson center for light people and for underpower conditions, again, we're not going to pigeonhole this kite as a beginner kite because we're going to talk about how awesome it is and all the other stuff, but for the beginner, when you have that smooth power band and you have it, you're riding underpowered, you're riding a huge board when you're starting, you're riding underpowered, and this kite delivers a lot of low end power, easy upwind ability, but also plenty of deep power, so it gives it really, really easy. Now, let's talk about the stuff we like to do.
Right.
Where would you put the ride out there?
You know, we even have team riders on Maui that use this for wave riding. It's their favorite kite because it does have
I'm that guy too. Love it.
big range. Again, you can use a small kite and still make a lot of power.
Right.
And again, it can luff. You know, it'll drift. You know, you put it where you want it. Just stick it there.
Right up. Yeah.
So
that no center strut. You know, it's like I've noticed on the surf. Like you just put it in position, sheet out, and the kite just like goes right with you. Drifts really, really well.
Yeah. So you're not having to throw it back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, you can sort of stall it back and forth, keeping it in the direction you want to go. Just really versatile. Good all around.
Yeah.
Very quick water relaunch. So if you do drop it, get it up real quick.
Right. And I have also taken out in flat water. When this thing boosts to the moon, it's crazy. It's like the hang time. You know, you go up like elevator and it just hangs there. I mean, what's making this? You know, it's not a beginner kite. It's beginner friendly, but what's making this, you know, such a good booster as well?
Part of that is that no center strut.
Right.
It allows the middle of the kite to breathe a bit.
Right.
So like for jumping, it's got a very broad power band.
Yeah.
You don't have to time everything perfect.
Yeah.
Again, great for a beginner. You know, some kites need apparent wind to jump well. So you got to get going fast, you got to time it right, you got to load, move the kite up, everything has to be perfect and you can jump really good. Other kites like this, you pull, you jump.
Yeah, you just jack the bar. It's like elevator going up.
Makes it easy, and then you're not going to drop out because it doesn't matter where you have the kite above you. You're going to have lift. You know, some kites jump really good, and then you just drop like a rock if you have the kite in the wrong spot. And this gives you a little bit more of a parachute effect. And again, you know, you want instant satisfaction, or at least satisfaction as fast as possible when you're learning. And this kite will do that. It's not going to spank you. It's just going to make you learn real quick.
And that's awesome. You know, it's so unique to get a product that, you know, is not, you know, you could start, this is your first kite, but it's also a kite that, like you said, your pros are riding. You're not going to outgrow it. And that's really, really critical to the ride is that people came out like, it's a beginner kite. I'm not sure about it. It is not a beginner kite. It is a beginner friendly kite. So you're going to learn, you're going to get better, and you're going to go out there, boost huge airs, and rip the top off waves like this guy. Maybe, if you're lucky. All right, thanks, Robby. Appreciate that. More reviews, check us out, realwatersports.com.